Alexander Isak has told Newcastle he wants to explore his transfer options. Liverpool showed interest last week, but signed Hugo Ekitike for £79 instead. Isak was frustrated by the missed chance, feeling that door closed too soon. Eddie Howe said something revealing. "It's a short career for a footballer." That line likely came from Isak's camp, hinting at urgency behind the scenes. After 3 years at Newcastle, Isak feels he's fulfilled his mission. He scored 62 goals and helped them lift the cup last season. Now, he wants to chase bigger trophies and earn like the top strikers in Europe. Isak's rise has outpaced Newcastle's growth, and now he's eyeing a bigger stage. He's not outgrown the club, but he's outpaced their ambitions. Isak wants trophies and a wage that reflects his status. He's aiming for £250 sterling to £300 sterling per week. But Newcastle isn't offering that yet. He sees top strikers earning more and doesn't want to miss his window. Liverpool made an approach last week, suggesting a serious interest in Isak. Even after signing Ekitike, Liverpool's admiration hasn't faded. Arne Slot is reshaping Liverpool, and Isak fits the profile of elite upgrades. Slot's first full transfer window is underway, and he wants to build a title-winning squad. Eddie Howe believed Isak and Ekitike could coexist. So why wouldn't Slot try the same? Liverpool can afford Alexander Isak, thanks to years of smart financial planning. FSG runs the club sustainably, keeping Liverpool SRR compliant even at £500 sterling. Last summer they spent just £12.50 leaving a surplus for this window. They earned £60 sterling from player sales, and that cash is now fueling new deals. Liverpool's turnover hit £614 sterling last year, and it's expected to rise even higher. Commercial success and bonuses are stacking up, boosting their financial firepower. They've already sold 4 players this summer, mostly academy grads, pure share profit. Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, and Harvey Elliott could fetch another £150 sterling if sold. Selling those 3 would clear space and fund Isak's arrival without strain. Liverpool's net spend remains healthy, and their squad is primed for upgrades. Isak's Premier League options are shrinking, with Arsenal no longer in the race. They've chosen Victor Gyökeres instead, closing the door on a potential Isak move. Chelsea have signed João Pedro and Liam Delap, and aren't pursuing Isak at all. They admire his talent, but believe their current strikers are enough. Manchester United could use a striker, but Isak's price tag rules them out. They're focused on selling players. After signing Kuna and Bemiol, Isak isn't even on United's radar, and that's unlikely to change. Only Mohamed Salah scored more goals than Isak in last season's Premier League. Outside England, few clubs can afford him, with Newcastle demanding £150 sterling. Barcelona and Real Madrid aren't in the mix due to financial constraints and squad depth. PSG could afford him, but Dembele blocks his path to the starting Sheepshuan. Saudi clubs have the money, but Isak wants European trophies, not just cash. Isak hasn't handed in a transfer request, but he's clearly unsettled at Newcastle. Liverpool's approach last week shook things, and Isak wants to explore new opportunities. Eddie Howe must use his man management skills to get Isak mentally ready for the season. Isak is still a Newcastle player, but any buyer must pay top Contract talks have stalled, and Isak's pay hasn't increased. To keep him, Newcastle may need a compromise, like a pay rise or a release clause. Isak feels time is slipping, and big opportunities are passing him by. Newcastle's original plan was AKTK, a striker often called Mini Isak. But they missed out on AKTK, and now risk losing Isak too. Yohan Wissa was meant to be backup, not Newcastle's main striker. Benjamin Sesko is now on their radar, in case Isak leaves this summer. Sesko would be expensive, but Newcastle will have funds if Isak goes. They've already missed out on Delap and Pedro, so options are running thin. Newcastle may need to placate Isak with a new deal or a gentleman's agreement. They insist he's not for sale, but if sold, it'll be for £150 sterling. Time will tell if Liverpool can afford Isak, after already splashing out on AKTK. The real drama begins on opening night, when Newcastle hosts Liverpool live on Sky. Will Isak wear black and white, or walk out in Liverpool red? Monday Night Football just got personal, with Isak's future hanging in the balance. This isn't just a fixture, it's a transfer cliffhanger in prime time. Thanks for watching Tactics with Air7. Hit subscribe if you crave real football breakdowns. Moral of the story? In football and life, sometimes your next move depends on timing, and the door that opens when another shuts.